Well, hello there. Yes, I've been expecting you. I believe you're my 10 o'clock appointment, right? Well, now it's my honor and privilege to give you a personalized tour today of my humble little workshop. So now, have you ever been in a fairy workshop before? Oh, I see. Well, then you really don't have anything to compare it to, I suppose, but I can guarantee you this is one of the finest, particularly in Neverland. Yes, I take pride in what I do. Well, there are a few larger gadgets behind me. You'll notice a mouse cart, completely motorized, of course. And, this machine here is an automatic pedal painter. Let's see. A variety of these things have to do with the weather. Snowflake, machine. That one's quite lovely as well. That particular item paints the lines on bumblebees. Isn't that fantastic? I just love bumblebees. But the things that I want to show you today are my miniature creations. Is that alright? Wonderful. Well, in here I have quite a few doohickeys and thingamabobs. If you notice there, this is primarily my button storage. I love buttons. There's so many things you can do with them. You can bedazzle different craft projects and, of course, put them onto the front of coats and things, but that's so drab, isn't it? I once made an entire house out of buttons. It didn't last long because, I didn't use thread, but that didn't matter. Now I know not to make anything out of honey, especially when bears are around, yes. But my favorite box has to be this one here. Oh, I know those dogs outside are so naughty, aren't they? Hold on a minute and I'll go close the window here. That's much better. Now we can hear each other, can't we? I know Fawn has all of these enchanted creatures around, but the most naughty of them are the canines, I have to say. Well, and the roly-polies, they do get into a fair bit of trouble. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I have this lovely box here, and it has some of my small treasures that I find. Well, there's some jewelry bits in here that I've repurposed for various things. Bracelets make wonderful pulleys on carts and things, and necklaces are great for dream catchers. Oh yes, they make wonderful frames. It's funny around here, sometimes, the humans in particular call me a mini MacGyver. I don't know what that means, but it sounds very catchy, doesn't it? Very official. I'm sure he was a wonderful statesman or a fantastic inventor, something like that. A genius in his own right. couple of things here. These are called earrings. Have you heard of them? Oh, you have? Oh, terrific. Well, I use them for all sorts of things. They help me secure on little shower curtains, and especially for the mice, they like to have their modesty. What else do I use them for? Sometimes they make good wheels or leashes for fleas. Yes, or collars, I should say. The necklaces are more for the leash component. The box itself is actually a converted cigar box. I don't quite know what cigars are, but they do smell quite sweet, judging by the box. I'm assuming there's some sort of delicacy or chocolate. Anyway, let's see here. I'm great with bottles as well. I have a variety of bottles sitting around everywhere. Different pollens and nectars in them. I even made a homemade, explosive device. I found that it really helped to gather the sunflower seeds out of the flower itself a bit better, so it's mainly for those sorts of purposes. Oh no, nothing untoward. But just to be safe, try not to touch any of the bottles while you're in here, if you would. Fantastic. Now, what else would I like to show you? I'm new to this tour sort of thing. This was just recently added on to the package for the trip. Usually I'm more behind the scenes. I used to work in the spa part-time, but that didn't work out too well. I used too much blush. Yes, makeovers are quite dreadful. Anyway, there is a machine over there called a lawn mower. Yes, I invented it myself. It helps to cut the grass, and then it disperses it in other locations so that we can use it as compost. Isn't that ingenious? Yes. Well, I don't need to toot my own horn, but well, toot toot. Now, do you have any questions for me? Well, yes, my wings grew in naturally, of course, yes. The day you become a fairy, usually from a baby's laughter, well, though some more devious fairies are born from a teardrop, but we won't discuss them now, will we? But the day you become a fairy, you sprout your wings. It's a quite painless process. Not even uncomfortable, really, but it is quite an amazing transformation, if I do say so myself. Yes, mine in particular. I mean, my wings are glorious, aren't they? Yes. Well, don't tell Clarion or Fawn, or really anybody else for that matter, that I said that, because, well, fairies, we tend to believe that our own wings are the most fantastic. And, if anyone calls that into question, well, that could make us see ourselves in a whole new perspective. Call everything into question, really, even our mere existence. We do have a close connection with our wings. But tell me, how is it not having wings? It must be awful not being able to fly. Well, except for with the help of our pixie dust, but... Yes. I do agree that we need to change that whole happy thought law. It should come naturally, the second you put on the pixie dust, voila, you're levitating. But, yes, well, sometimes happy thoughts just don't come easily, do they? But that's when you suppose I have to look on the bright side of things. Dig deep and find little memories that make you smile. You know, on the darkest of days, what I do is I sit down and I tell myself, Tink, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And let your thoughts drift away to a special place. Mine usually has bunnies, cotton candy that grows on trees. But to each his own. Everyone has their own little special place, right? Yes. Tell me, what does your special place have in it? Mm-hmm. You might want to go speak to someone about that. Did I hear you correctly? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I thought you said unicorns crying. Oh, silly me. You know, sometimes I do let my imagination get away with me, and someone will be talking and their lips will be moving. But well, I'm only hearing them in my head. Their voices are not coming through. It's quite an odd gift, I suppose you'd say. I don't know. But anyway, let me show you one other thing that I completely forgot about. Let's see here. Here it is. This. Do you know what this is? No, it's not a brush. No, it's a hair swiper. You see, you go like this, and you brush through your hair. Isn't that amazing? Yes. I found it one day. Well, I didn't find it per se. A mermaid was swiping her hair on a rock, and, well, she accidentally left it on the shore, and I borrowed it. I never returned it. I suppose I permanently borrowed it. I do that from time to time. In fact, someone recently mentioned that I might have a problem with, what was it? Collectomania. That's what it was. I suppose I do like collecting things, so yes, guilty as charged. Anyway, I think that's it for our tour today. Though I'm sorry it wasn't much of a tour. I probably rambled on as I usually do, but I get quite lonely in here sometimes. Well, it's kind of a one Tink show here. I mean, no one else can really do the things I do with these mechanical parts, so I'm usually left to my own devices, but that's fine, because I have all of you lovely visitors coming in. And you are particularly lovely, I must say. Well, good. I hope you enjoy your trip, and I'll look forward to hopefully seeing you